actual fog because you need real stagnant conditions to get freezing fog, which was a concern earlier. But the winds are they're too strong, and what you're seeing out there is the reduced visibilities from that freezing drizzle.
And this just continues right on into the morning?
For a good part of the night. It might be over by morning, we'll see, but that's just the start of a real messy forecast, everybody, unfortunately. And like we said last hour, problems are already starting. We had a massive accident northbound 49 in Newton County, Missouri, where it was shut down for hours because of slick conditions. A glaze is all it takes for things to get real messy real fast. So the roads may look wet, just extra time. That's why tomorrow and Tuesday are severe days. Several rounds of wintry precipitation rolling through snow, sleet, and freezing rain. The best chance for significant ice accumulations will be River Valley, and especially you move to the east toward, Clarksville, Russellville, Conway, Little Rock, those areas. And throughout the area, dangerous travel power outages certainly possible. Multiple winter weather advisories are in effect through 6 a.m. for Northwest Arkansas. River Valley, their winter weather advisory goes into effect tomorrow night through Wednesday morning, so all day Tuesday, because of the threat of that freezing rain. We'll see if these get upgraded or shifted around or extended over the next 24 hours. Not too worried about accumulating snow. That'll be the exception. But we are worried about sleet and freezing rain that could lead to substantial travel impacts on the ground and in the air. Don't forget, if you're flying, check with your carrier. It is getting cold outside, lower 20s right now. We showed you those wind chill values in the lower teens across Northwest Arkansas, and it's humid out with all that moisture, and that cold wind just is really brutal outside. Lower 30s for the River Valley. Now, big picture shows an area of low pressure sliding off to our east. Radar normally doesn't pick up drizzle, but we'll have another slug of moisture develop in about 12 to 15 hours that'll really bring the wintry precipitation in here. There's a look at that freezing drizzle throughout the rest of the evening, really causing a glaze or so. We'll be quiet for the most part tomorrow morning. Then by the afternoon, the next slug of moisture comes in. A little bit of snow right to our north, sleet and freezing rain for Northwest Arkansas, basically Highway 412 and north. Mostly freezing rain with some sleet mixed in for the River Valley south of the Bobby Hopper Tunnel. That moves out. We get a break Tuesday night before another wave moves in here for Tuesday afternoon with more sleet, freezing rain, and maybe a little bit of snow. By Wednesday, right now, our current thinking is it might be warm enough for everything to be plain rain. But if you're in extreme Northwest Arkansas, most of your precipitation will be of the snow and sleet variety. South of Highway 412 to about I-40, sleet and freezing rain looks to be the dominant precip. South of that, into the Ouachitas, mostly freezing rain, and that is where the big problems could be. You can see this, the model data here saying a couple of tenths or a couple of hundredths in Northwest Arkansas, but that's enough to cause trouble. River Valley, you start to get more interesting numbers, and you get further to the south and the east, those numbers could pick up dramatically. We could also see some minor sleet accumulations, but at least you can get some traction on sleet. And yeah, maybe even a little bit of snow the further north you get, but the snow is the least of our worries at this time. Lows tonight, very cold, 20s and 30s. Temperatures will go almost nowhere tomorrow, upper 20s and lower to mid 30s in the River Valley. Severe days both Monday and Tuesday with those icy conditions. Still on the fence about Wednesday and Thursday. There are some conditions that could lead to more icy conditions, or it'll just be a plain cold rain. Things get better by the time we get to the weekend for Northwest Arkansas. Same thing for the River Valley, Paul. A messy couple of days to start out our work week to wrap up January. More showers Wednesday and Thursday. I think in the River Valley it'll be more liquid, and then warming up as we get toward the end of the week.